Alright, it's Floss the Fangirl and it's time to set the mood because it's Sexy Book Saturday. That sounds way too creepy. But let's do Sexy Book Saturday right. Let's get some mood lighting happening. You're feeling it now, right? Sexy Book Saturday. What? Okay, so Sexy Book Saturday is my little, again, alliteration. I know. It's basically about a sexy book that's on, I usually post on a Saturday. I love a good sexy book. I'm all about new adult primarily, and then I do love a bit of adult romance, but I'm more new adult just because, I don't know, it's just what I like. This is one of my favourite new adult books and actual series because new adult gets such a bad rap for being so trope-filled, so cliche characters, and really no substance to what's going on. But this one, it still has a few of those things, but they're done well. That's the point of it. It's the cliches are done well. They really work. The book is All Lined Up, the first book in the Rusk University series by Cora Carmack. I read it as an ebook. And look, if you're a fan of Friday Night Lights, and if you aren't, I don't know if I can be friends with you anymore. I'm sorry, it's just that simple. If you're a fan of Friday Night Lights or Varsity Blues or anything like that, this is about that world. It's Texas, it's deep South Texas where football is everything. The college quarterbacks are superstars and everybody else just falls after them. The story is actually about Dallas Cole, who is the daughter of the football coach at Rusk University. Basically, guys either want to get in her pants because they think that dad's going to love them or just to prove them some kind of weird bet macho thing. She meets Carson McLean, who is the unknown to her second string quarterback guy, aspiring to be it. And basically, of course, through a series of confusion, they fall in love. Of course, they try and resist it, especially when she realises that he plays football for her dad, and he also doesn't think it's a great idea because he plays football for her dad. There's a whole lot of other stuff going on. What I liked about this book was a couple of things. First, Dallas is not your typical heroine. She has had experience before. I mean, the trope is that it's the virgin who falls in love with the man whore. Both these characters weren't those people. Carson is a really nice guy. He has his mind on straight because he has a reason to want to be the quarterback. It's not just because he's a champion or whatever. He isn't like knocking back girls or sleeping with girls and is reformed by the insta-love of Dallas. They actually click on a number of reasons that are beyond just he is hot and has biceps and she is waif-like and pure and innocent, and I think that's important and good. Their banter was funny. Their chemistry, it was good. Oh yeah. I felt it. And the characters around them felt real. Dallas has friends and they each have their own lives and goals and dreams as well, besides just being her friend and saying, don't date him, do date him. The quarterback, Carson, is surrounded, obviously, by teammates who we, of course, will learn about as the new adult genre tends to do in future books. But they all are different personalities and some of them are a little bit douchey, a lot bit douchey. But some of them are funny and they all get along as guys and it's well done. Dallas's relationship with her father is incredibly well explored in terms of how they relate to one another, why they are not talking about things. As you may have cottoned on, her mother isn't around, and what that was like to be raised as a single daughter. I also like that Dallas has passions and interests outside of anything that is, and it's important to her and continues to be important to her. She is at that age where she's facing a real conundrum of how to enjoy her passion, which is dance, while maybe realising that it won't be, or being asked, is this going to be a professional pursuit that you can go and live on? And her father kind of does that parent thing where he questions whether that's possible or not. She's also not a waif in time for this tiny bird-like person, which is fine if you are, but you see a lot of them in romance tropes where the girls are not only diminutive in personality but diminutive in stature. She is a tall girl. Yay for the tall girls, we be rolling. But she's just a girl who dances and is muscular, and Carson loves her for that. I just loved the series. I thought it was really well done. I thought it was for a new, as I said, for new adult, which gets a very bad rap sometimes. If you want an easy, fun, sexy, oh yeah, sexy. It is definitely a sexy book that has a bit of depth to it beyond the insta-loves and the man whores and reformed guys who fall for the virgins. This is a good series. I'm going to review the other books separately because they each cover such different and wild topics, and the personalities of them are very different. But I would encourage you to burn through them. They're so quick and easy. It's one of those things that you kind of like, the chemistry builds and builds and builds, and you're desperate to find out if they get together, so you may find yourself up at 2 a.m. going, "Kiss him, damn it!" which often does happen. The book is all lined up, and it's from the Rusk University series, and that's my Sexy Book Saturday. Let me know in the comments if you've read the book. I'd love to know if there are any Rusk University people out there. If you haven't read this book or any new adult books, why? Do you not like the genre? Do you like adult romance? I'm interested to know. Hit me in the comments below, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all your support so far, and I'll talk to you guys soon.